All right, check them out. Backing plates are done. Cut them, of course, with the jigsaw, and then use the sander to round off the edges. And yeah, those are nice and strong. There's no way that is going to cause. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And guess what? It's a Thursday, and I'm out here doing boat work. I love it. Took some time off of work today and tomorrow to do boat work. I love it. So today, last night, we got the primer done. Here, little patch job there, and then the winch base right there. So that's all good and dry, and so I'm just gonna take some finer grit sandpaper and sand that down to just knock down some of the high spots and smooth it out a bit. Then vacuum, acetone it, and paint it. And then once that paint dries, we can, install the winches. That's amazing. All right, let's do this. Okay, so quick update. The base is painted. Got that painted there, but I actually also stepped in it when it was tacky. And then those are painted over here. So we can mainly see the mounting holes here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the winch base on it and then mark it again and just double check and confirm that those are the final hole locations, and then do the drill out the drill fill drill, so the final drill. So yeah, just to double, triple, quadruple check, make sure everything is lined up and where I want it. Okay, so we put the winch base on there, and then I just kind of marked with a Sharpie where the holes go through, and it's looking good. So now with our drill fill drill, we drilled a big hole, filled it. Now we're gonna do a small hole, and the idea is when we drill out our small hole, we shouldn't see any wood shavings. If I go straight down in the hole, keep my drill bit straight up and down, the only thing we should see is like white or clear or milky epoxy shavings coming out. There shouldn't be any wood shavings coming out. So that worked. I don't see any wood shavings. Check it out. All of that is just white, clear, milky, good epoxy. So that means we have a nice seal to keep any moisture off of the core material. It'll hit the dried epoxy, and then it won't soak into it, and it won't soak into the wood. So that is awesome. We did our drill fill drill correctly. So that's one down. Let's see how the other ones go. Well, crap. Look, got 1, 2, 3 bolts in. But then look over here. I don't know if you can tell because the shadow but the holes are misaligned on this side. Oh, that one you can see really good. Yeah, there's no way my... And then this is with the 3 bolts. It's in there really good. So, I don't know what I did wrong. You know, every time I do it, like a drilling project like this, though, when I'm drilling through something I need to mount, this always happens. Always. I don't know. It's weird. Guess we gotta fix it, though. Drill, fill, drill again. It sucks. I was hoping not to have to do that today, but here we are. Because there's just no way that I'll be able to get... Yeah, see that? See how misaligned that is? All 3 on this side are like that. So, what I think I'll do is... I'm just going to drill the hole with the winch in place. Yeah, I'm just going to drill the hole with the winch in place and then fill it with epoxy, drill it out again with the winch in place. Oh well. Boat work. What do we say? Boat work. Okay, so I think we're okay. I drilled these holes with the winch base on there. So the winch base is on there with these three bolts in the base, and then I drilled through the winch base holes into here, into each one of these. And as I was doing that, it was good epoxy. I didn't see any wood coming out with it. So maybe yeah, my drill fill drill hole was big enough to where I don't need to do another drill fill drill. The epoxy was fine.
You're a genius.
Not really, just got lucky on this one. But yeah, that was good. So this winch we can mount permanently. That's amazing. This port side winch, babe, I can actually install it now.
Done.
Permanently.
Yes. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
And then I'm gonna celebrate.
What are you celebrating with?
I'm making us drinks.
What are you doing? Oh, Kirkland spiced rum. Sailor's best friend. All right. One of the things I appreciate with YouTube videos is someone mentioning the products that they use. So this is what I'm going to use to seal the base of the winch to the top of the cockpit coaming here. So 3M 4000. So it's not permanent, it's not quite removable, it's somewhere in the middle, medium strength, and good for through-hole fittings, deck hardware, stuff like that. So you know, normally I would like to use butyl tape in my sealing and stuff like that, but this is an area where we might have solvents, fuel, diesel, gas, and butyl doesn't really hold up to those things very well, whereas this does not have that reputation. But butyl, you do have to be careful with those types of things. So yeah, that's what we'll use for both of these winches. And yeah, I think that's all I needed to say about that. Oh, clean it really good. So get your acetone out and clean the base of your winch and clean your winch pad with the acetone or MEK or whatever, but just to make sure that there's no films or oils or grease or anything on it. You want a good bond because this stuff needs to keep the water out. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our cleaning and surface preparations. So everything's been cleaned and degreased, and now we're ready for our 3M 4000. So yeah, let's put it on the bottom of our winch here. So these are our through holes here. So we're going to do a little loop around it like that. And then do a little zigzag pattern. So we get to the next one. Zigzag. Do a little loop. I'm happy with that. So next thing is to carefully place it down over your holes. Like that. And then babe, will you hand me a bolt from that box over there? Alright, if I let this go, it's just gonna slide. So I'm gonna put a bolt in to hold it in place and put two in to hold it in place. There we go. Okay. Good. So winch is on its mounting pad. Thanks, babe. I can take it from here. One thing that you learn when you have years at sea is metals tend to fuse together. So we're gonna put some marine grade anti-seize on our hardware, and where our stainless hardware will touch this, I believe that's a bronze base. But this stuff will keep the metals from seizing together. It's kind of messy, so use your gloves, have towels ready. But really just put a little bit around the where the two metals are going to touch. Just around the collar like that. Yep, doesn't need a lot. And then pop it in to where your hole is going to be. Right there. So we'll keep doing that same process for all the bolts, and then on the underside, when we do the nuts, we're going to do the same thing, but put a little bit of anti-seize down here where the nut is going to touch the bolt. So that way when it's time to pull the winches off for servicing, replacement, maybe they're leaking water, your metals won't be fused together. Ready for this? Check it out. Look, it's in. Got our, it's so messy because that's all the anti-seize, but all of them are in with the backing plate on. Everything's tightened down as tight as we wanted right now. I mean, it's not like, we're not like cranking it super tight, but that's okay. We can always adjust later if needed. But yeah, I think that went pretty well. What do you think, babe? Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you for your help. Yeah. Okay, now we have that one to do. On to the next. Well, actually, we should probably put those things on it. Let's put those things on it first. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see how pretty it is, and then we'll go on to the next. All right, I wanted to show you guys a little trick with these, I don't know, all winches maybe? Definitely these newer ones. So, the idea is, with a self-tailing winch, this part is your little arm that kind of does the job of the self-tailing. And so you want that to go, when the line spins off the drum, you want this to come into the cockpit. So you can position this guy that fits in this little slot anywhere you want. So it's easier to position the actual winch base on the deck because you can adjust it however you want. So your line goes where you want it. We'll just pop this in just like that. I don't really like that. I'm gonna notch it back a little bit. Something like back here. It's a little too far. Let's notch it forward. Yeah, that'll have to do. At least it's coming into the cockpit. So yeah, you don't really have to worry too much exactly how your base is bolted in, because your feeder arm can adjust depending on where you want your line to go. So there it is. Winch is installed. Let's get a winch handle. See how that works. Hey babe.
Yeah, is it working?
Yeah, look at fast speed, slower speed.
Oh my god, they're so beautiful.
Boat bling. What do you think? Are you happy? I think that's a happy face right there.
Yeah, they are beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. It's pretty. All right, let's work on the next one. All Alright, we got the other one on. That's 2. Got to put the other cover on. But we are done. Yay!